Warning. The following video contains strong opinions about how great actors single-handedly rescued awful movies. You may feel the urge to go watch these movies to prove me wrong and learn that I am right. Viewer discretion is advised.
Every once in a while, a hero emerges. Not wearing a cape, not wielding a sword. I'm talking about acting that's so strong that it's able to drag the burning dumpster fire of a movie they're in across the finish line. Today, I'm honoring you cinematic firefighters. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day just to click on today's video. The reason for my video today is to honor the cinematic firefighters for saving the movies they're in. Movies so bad that one actor was able to save the entire production. And I'm talking about movies that are so bad, I feel like at the beginning of the movie, it should have some type of government warning people that this movie is going to be terrible. I'm talking about plots so weak, dialogue, it seems like it's written by like a drunken Roomba, it's just everywhere. The CGI is so bad, and you're not sure if you're watching like some blockbuster movie or like some screensaver from 1995. First up on the list, I am talking about a movie so terrible that just 5 short years later, they had to do a complete reboot and a complete remake using the same name. I am talking about Margot Robbie in Suicide Squad. 2016 Suicide Squad was the equivalent of that gas station sushi roll. At the time, it sounded good, but you know you're going to shit your pants. And the best part about all this was DC's answer to the Avengers. But once Margot Robbie stepped into the role of Harley Quinn, something changed. It was iconic. It was heroic. She's really the only reason that people watch beyond 20 minutes of this movie.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices.
I mean, she really owned the Harley Quinn character, also getting a spin-off just of her own movie, Birds of Prey. I mean, she has charisma. She basically saved this movie. I always forget that Will Smith was even in this movie. You have the Jared Leto playing the Joker. He seemed like a Hot Topic employee. There was so much going on in this movie that she was the one saving grace of Suicide Squad. And to be honest with you, she carried Suicide Squad so much that I feel like she should have received hazard pay for the work she done on set. Suicide Squad to me seems like that group project you're supposed to do in school when everyone is supposed to participate and, do their own share. Margot Robbie is the only one who stayed up all night making sure that the presentation was ready to go and everyone else just showed up. But that's my point number one. Terrible movies that one standout actor saved the whole entire movie. And like I said, she got her own spin-off movie. Number 2 on the list, and I don't think it's going to be a hard sell, I am talking about Jim Carrey as the Riddler in Batman Forever. First off, the casting. Unfortunately, Val Kilmer, you got the short end of the stick. Everyone was already pissed that Michael Keaton was not returning as Batman. We had a new director, and I think that Tommy Lee Jones was the worst casting choice possible to play Two-Face. And here's the thing, the movie wasn't saved by Batman. It wasn't saved by Robin. It wasn't even saved by Nicole Kidman doing her soft whisper like she's a late night 1-900 number.
Well, I wish I could say that my interest in you was purely professional.
No, the movie was saved by Jim Carrey in the role he played as the Riddler. And looking back now, Val Kilmer as Batman, he was fine. It was fine. It was like getting a Big Mac, but then also getting a Diet Coke. It's like, what's the point? And I said in the beginning, but Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, it seemed like that he hated being there. It felt like he lost a bet and he was forced to play this character. It seemed like he just wanted to jump off a bridge every scene I saw him in. So this movie was desperate for someone to care, just someone to unhinge and make us care about this movie. And Jim Carrey didn't just show up to play the Riddler. He showed up every single day, and it seemed like he just chugged a gallon of Mountain Dew and did pure lines of cocaine before every scene, and they just told him, hey, this is the last scene you'll ever shoot, so make it good.
You know, it's always risky introducing a tamed animal into the wild. They may have trouble adapting to their new environment.
And honestly, I love the way he played the Riddler. He was just like this energetic tornado, kind of like a cartoon character that got lost on the way to like a Disney set. He just ended up on Batman Forever, and they just said, let's go with it. And honestly, sadly enough, I feel like Jim Carrey stole every role that he was in. I know there's not a lot of Jim Carrey fans out there, but there's a lot of work that I respect that he did, and playing the Riddler is one of those roles. Like in this movie, there was Batman, and he had his whole identity crisis. You had the introduction of Robin and his whole backstory. No one really remembers that stuff. The one thing we remember from Batman Forever is Jim Carrey dancing around in his green spandex, just screaming riddles and breakdancing. The only thing Jim Carrey didn't do in this project, Batman Forever, just to basically get a 100% complete of everything he did for this movie, is he should have co-wrote Kiss from a Rose by Seal. That is a great freaking song. And that, my friends, is how the Riddler stole Batman Forever. You see what I did there? Like, because Jim Carrey also plays the Grinch, and he plays the Riddler, and so it's like a cross tie. Okay, the first two, hopefully you're on board with me. You kind of understand where I'm coming from. The third one is going to be a hard sell. Please don't stop the video. Don't unsubscribe. Please hear me out. This movie is freaking awesome. I love this movie. I have a ton of memorabilia from this movie. It was kind of one of those movies that kind of like molded my childhood. Okay? First, let me say that. That's a disclaimer before I continue. I'm talking about Beetlejuice. I know. Let that one sit in for a minute. Let it sit in. I've already said this is not going to be an easy one. But Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice is the whole entire movie. You put anyone into the role of Beetlejuice, and there's no one that can do it. No one. As an example, let me throw a little math at you. Beetlejuice is only in the movie 17 and a half minutes of like a 92-minute long movie. So I don't know if the math is mathing, but I think that's around 20% of the movie. So Beetlejuice is only in Beetlejuice 20% of the movie. Were you entertained the other 80%? No. Without Beetlejuice in this movie, in this role, it kind of just turns into a weird fever dream of Tim Burton that just super icky. And honestly, without him, Beetlejuice would just turn into this spooky but quirky movie that you caught on at like 2 a.m. in the morning, right after Howard the Duck went off. It would just be one of those weird movies. This man turned a creepy, undead bioexorcist into a rock star.
It's showtime.
And he wasn't just playing Beetlejuice, he was Beetlejuice. And the greasy hair, the rotting teeth, the way he talked, the way he insulted himself like a used car salesman, there's literally no one, and I mean no one, I can't think of anyone that could play this role better than Michael Keaton. And the best part is, he pretty much improvised all of his scenes in Beetlejuice. They just turned the camera on and let him do whatever he wanted. Okay, let's not kid ourselves. Winona Ryder, she's great. Catherine O'Hara, she's great. But the whole movie, all the great parts you remember are from Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice without Michael Keaton is kind of like The Dark Knight without Joker. It just doesn't work. And this is my point. Whenever they made the sequel, Beetlejuice, they wouldn't have done it unless Michael Keaton came back. I mean, again, it's cool that Winona Ryder came back. It's cool that Catherine O'Hara came back. It's cool that a lot of the old cast came back. But would it have mattered if Beetlejuice hadn't came back? You could have just done Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton with a whole new set of characters, and it still would have worked. But yeah, as awesome as Beetlejuice is, it was saved by one man. It was like a one-man show that just happened to turn into a movie. And that is Michael Keaton, the man who saved Beetlejuice. Guys, that is my list. That's my top 3 that I have. Hopefully you guys aren't mad at me that I threw out Beetlejuice, or if you're a super uber fan, you think Batman Forever, for whatever reason, is the best Batman. Please drop me a comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think. Did I get it completely wrong, or am I completely right? Whatever the case may be, just drop me a line down below. I appreciate you guys checking out today's video. If you want to help me out, the best way to do that is hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're not a subscriber, trust me, there's no other YouTuber that would be more gracious to have you as a subscriber than me. And then outside that, turn on that little bell notification and select all. And then YouTube will send you a nice little notification whenever I upload a new video. That's all I have for you guys today. I love you. Mom, I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Hey, if you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click over here. As always, thanks for watching, guys.